Santa. My name is Kristen and I'm a physical therapist. From the history you gave, you fell and injured your shoulder, and you've seen a doctor and the doctor recommended physical therapy. Physical therapy is probably the best route for you at this point, but I'm going to give you a few things and give you the structure of what your physical therapist will be doing with you, and then you can try some of it and see if you can loosen it up on your own, and if you still are not able to, I would recommend seeing a good physical therapist. So the first thing is controlling the inflammation. After a fall, it's an inflammatory process, and what happens is the inflammation leads to pain, and pain leads to immobility. So we want to control the inflammation. So the first thing is to just put ice packs right over the area of pain. I would ice for 10 or 15 minutes, wait an hour in between, and ice 2 or 3 times a day for the next couple days, 2 to 3 days, to really get on top of that inflammation. In between, you can do some massage. You had mentioned your biceps tendon here is really sore. I would do some cross-friction massage, just massaging over the tendon like this. You can massage, loosen it up, put a cold pack on it. That kind of warming it up and then cooling it down is going to help reduce the inflammation. Then the next thing that's very important to get back is to get your range of motion back. So there's a variety of ways to do that. One of the most gentlest ways is to walk up a wall. So I would stand up close to a wall. You can pretend there's a wall right here in front of me, and use your fingers to slowly walk up the wall. So your fingers are doing more of the work versus just lifting your arms straight up over your head. So you're going to climb and walk slowly up a wall. And you're going to find you might only get to go this far and then come down. Then you're going to work your way up again, and you may be able to go further the next time. I would walk up and down the wall 10 to 15 times twice a day. Another good place to do this would be to do it in the shower. Sometimes having the warm water on your shoulder, get close to the wall in the shower, and walk your way up and down. That's going to help loosen up the range of motion. Another way to do it is to use your good arm, take a hold of the sore arm, and lift your arm straight up above you. You can do this while you're lying on your back. That's going to be easier, and then you can progress to doing it while you're sitting or standing. So first you want to control the inflammation, then you want to get the range of motion going. And then after you have your range of motion back, then you want to begin strengthening. And strengthening is a little tricky with a sore shoulder. So what's important is that you do exercises that are relatively pain-free. One exercise you can start right now is often we catch ourselves sitting in this position, which is a slightly flexed posture. What you want to do is sit up nice and tall, lift your shoulder blades up, back, and down, and put them in this position. This position significantly reduces the pain and the impingement on the front of your right shoulder. So you want to then, I'll show you the position of my shoulder blade. You're going to lift your shoulder blades up, back, and down. So instead of being in this position, you're going to be in this position. And one strength and an exercise of just holding your shoulder in this better position with better alignment will reduce that pressure anteriorly on the biceps tendon. So I hope that answers your question. You want to control the inflammation, you want to get the range of motion going, and then you want to start just strengthening by strengthening the postural muscles. Then once the postural muscles improve, then you can start doing some other strengthening exercises, which is down the road. So I hope that answers your question. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact us. Be well.